Yep. Welcome to the dense part of town, where there's a lot of lootables, and I might hang myself a bit with the amount of time I'm giving myself to check them out. Okay, this area is not a danger zone, as far as I can tell. Ugh. Getting a lot of hitching today. Behind the wall. Almost certainly behind the wall. This will likely be one of my last big looting loops, and then I'll probably have to sprint for my objectives for a big chunk of the remainder of the day. Morphine. These are good finds. I don't know why that particular kid is so into springs, but I'll take it. Tincture bottles left and right. Gotta keep the stock up or I lose the game, basically. Remember when I was robbing this neighborhood? I'm such a great guy. There's the bullet kid. I'm very pale and I sell bullets. This is a normal activity for children to do. Isn't there even more back here? No? Maybe some corpses? Can't quite tell. I believe that's where I started. Alright. I am doing well on bottles. Yes, I am. Do you guys not understand the value of these bottles? Have you tried selling them at a store before? It's great. I probably won't be doing that anymore, but it has its uses. More peanuts. The springs have a particular value to them too. I did do well for myself. What? I half expected you to just pop out with another goddamn schmatter just like that or something. All I have is 2. A bit of food to last but moments longer. A bow to you, Amshen. A bow, Yagashin. You see the lions far ahead. We only see them close. Earth tells us that Buruk's line will lead him to great wrath soon. You will face a trial. To help, we offer you a gift. Our silence. What trial? You know that better than me, Yargashin. Isn't there enough pain in your life? But how will your silence help? Are you testing me? You already know. The lines are the art of hearing. Hearing the cavities within solid bodies. Hearing the points where flesh longs to give in. Hearing where the world longs to give in. You're a hearer. Murmurs and commotion distract you, so we fall silent. Oh, come on, it's the opposite. I need your advice. You need no advice from the crowd or the murmuring of passers. Listen to your heart, Emshen. Listen to whoever is important. The kin will no longer speak to you in the streets. I hope you reconsider. Oh, that's not helpful. Having them just silence. Ooh, trade for a candle? Because I'm not gonna be, yeah, I'm not getting that totes out of you. Peanut? Bullet. Nope. You need at least 2 peanuts for a bullet. So, such is the law. That's the exchange rate around these parts. Round here. Alright, haha, it's almost 6. Hi. It's fate how you came rolling out here. No, it's not. Never mind. I'm hungry again. Ah. Part of me is surprised by how fast I get hungry again, but the other part of me is like, oh my god, it's that time of day already? Maybe it's not so surprising. Pharmacy. Might as well check in with Vlad if he's here. If I'm gonna be right on the same building. Sometimes it nips things in the bud and you find out about something earlier rather than later. Also, I love robbing him because he's an asshole. Fuck. Stock your house with more valuables, douchebag. The least you can do to aid the efforts of me. Oh, that's creepy. Hi, sir. Alright, well. I'm glad I came in here. I guess it's at least an occasional chance to save. Of which I have not been doing much today, so if I have any mistakes to roll back that are severe enough, then I'm gonna be paying for it. But we've had relatively little rolling back, besides the one day that got really rolled back. Often minor things like rewinding 2 hours to evade a death loop has been more or less the higher severity of the outcome. Leave? No, not leave. I must visit the child. There you are.
There's a peculiar smell outside. What is it?
The plague? Maybe? The burning bodies? Death? Strife? The concept of being poor? I guess that's foreign to you and must be offensive to your nose. I'll never leave this place, even if just to visit someone. Mother never traveled either. Do you think that's awful? Sometimes I recall that the wider world is vastly different from our corner, and yet I know nothing of it. Well, it does limit you. I only came into my own after I left. That's what I thought, but now I'm not so sure. Tell me, is there anything you want from me? I had this odd prickling in my heart. Yes. You have such a sensitive heart, it never lies to you. You can hear. You can truly hear. I mean, I didn't call you on purpose. I can feel the town and touch it. It sings. And you hear its song too. You understand, don't you? It's a pulse. You've sensed it. Tell me, what was it like? Like intuition. I am expected. I need to come. That's it. Anyway, something horrible is about to happen, and I can't do anything myself. No one would listen, not yet. That's why I thought of you, I guess. You're the only one who can take this seriously. It's about Grace. She's all worn out, coming apart at the seams, and no one sees it, not even Grace herself. If no one helps her get a grip, I'm afraid she'll die. I'm not sure. I'm not that good a seer yet, but I know that if she comes unraveled now, that would be it. No one would be able to piece her back together. Can you pay her a visit? Can you help? Like I have a choice. Coming apart at the seams, sewing the unraveled back together is my thing. So Grace is in trouble again already. The good news is, I now have multiple things that are all in the same chunk of map. What's going on here? Right, something bad with Anna Angel. Can you at least not be a plague district then, if you're gonna call me back there? But yeah, these things all point me back in the same zone. So if nothing else, the rest of my day may become more efficient. I suppose I don't suppose I'll ever find out what Reuben made his cure from, but strange blood seeps from the ground by the ear. Shekhen. The ear is in Shekhen. Oh boy. Time to hurry. If I am very lucky, in a way that this game doesn't normally allow you to be, then Anna will also be in a non-plague area, in which case this will be a mostly non-plague day, free of stabbings and coughing. Wouldn't that be pleasant? Just desperately sprinting around trying to avoid all the other bad things in my life, but not dying. Nope, that's just the same pharmacy area. I need to be in more of a hurry today. Peanuts are worth more to you. It's the beginnings of getting an apple, I suppose. I overpaid a bit. This hunger needs to be beaten back, and so I shall. Wow. Remember when I didn't have water? But that was long ago. Damn. 24 bottles of water. I started the day with 2 empty bottles. Now I have 24 full ones. We'll see how many of those I can turn into useful things. Is it gonna turn gray on me? You're respected here in the hindquarters. Listen, everybody in this town respects a booty. So far I'm lucky. We'll see how that lasts. Chalk and charm. I can at least sell the charm. That's worth money in this game. How about chalk? Where is it? Got it. This is Anna's house. I keep getting more candles. That's our trend, isn't it? Well, they have a value. What? We're really struggling today. It's minor. It doesn't get in the way of the gameplay necessarily, because it's not that kind of game. But yeah, I think it's chugging a bit at loading certain things as I wander around today. Are you being dramatic, Anna?
Feels good to be so very prudent. Prudent is what I mean.
Listen, Baruch. I'm in trouble. I was cursed yesterday. I'm surprised it only happened yesterday. This is the doing of your step butchers, your rippers. You are a ripper, so you must know how to undo it. Butchers don't curse anyone. There's a man around town who can divine the future by reading entrails. A step Haruspex. He dissects the dead, or dying, and tells the future. They say he's always right, got a ton of clients, and Well, here we are. So is it the dead or the dying? Why the fuck should you care? There's no salvation from the sand pest. They're all walking corpses anyway. This way, at least, they serve the living. And the living in question would be you, yes. So I called upon his services. There was this thing that I really very much needed to know. And now I've got this heart. I've tried to throw it away. Drown it in the gullet and the guzzle. Bury it. But it always comes back. I keep finding it in my bag, or in my bed, or my pocket. I just thrust my hand there and... I think you ought to share this with the changeling girl. Sounds like her area of expertise. Buruk, it only happened because that... Cutter, I mean your colleague, wasn't a true Haruspex. He didn't actually know those lines of yours, or so I'm told. But you do. Help me, Buruk, please. I promise I'll be good from now on. Will you? I am good, Buruk. I had no idea he'd kill someone, please. I'm basically on my knees here. Fine. Shut up. This heart of yours can't be thrown away, only traded. Do you have it on you? Yes. Hold it in your hand tightly. Close your eyes. What do you see? I see... my beautiful face. No, wait, I see a spindle of sorts. Fine, if I find a spindle, I'll trade it to you. Damn it! I had the chance already today. Now I need a spindle. We'll have to see. I don't suppose you have food lying around here. No? Not gonna get that lucky? It'd be hilarious if there just was a spindle lying around. Why can't she get the damn spindle? It's her problem. Oh well. I'll get the heart out of the deal, which might be something that's actually useful to me. Alright. So, it's about time to head down to Aspie and everybody, but on the way there, one of the things I really want to do is, do I need to get more? Yep, I need to get more. One of the things I need to do is, finally upgrade my inventory with my new items. And hope that I didn't make some kind of mistake along the way. There's the plague starting. Okay. Moving quick, moving quick, moving quick, moving quick. There we go. Plague just had to go and infect my damn home. It's rough not even being able to go in and out of your own house because of these kinds of issues. We're having a center here. Oh hey, a spindle. Ta-da! Boom! Look at me. Alright. Call that brown cloth? Alright, I need to write these down. Red. button, brown cloth, and sewing kit. I need 2 of those. Alright. And so our quest begins anew. Hopefully time wasn't passing while I had that open, but maybe it was, I don't know. They're mean that way sometimes. All of this space. Infected blood. Herbs. Don't necessarily need to carry those around actively because of how they work. Alright. But we do a bit of organizing. Alright. All my drugs go in this bottom right corner now. I have... This is considerable. Like, frankly, I'm shocked that this character can get another inventory upgrade after this one, because look at how big my inventory is. Like, in person, his pockets are just expanding for days. One can't throw away bad fortune or cut it off, but it can be traded for a spindle. In Angel's case. Yeah, no big deal, just gotta take on the bad fortune myself, huh? What could go wrong? Given this situation, I'm somewhat tempted just to put the herbs in my inventory now and just keep them there, as I was before, considering how my space has expanded. But that backfires really hard when I run into a situation where I can't carry anymore. Nothing's currently brewing. And oftentimes, it's just not that necessary to be carrying it around. I can trade some of it to that one guy, but I don't know if I want to sell herbs, generally speaking. Seems like a bad call. Okay. I'll have to come back into town at some point, so my hope is that on the way back into town, that'll be when I visit Anna Angel with the spindle. For now, I have other tasks. Uh-oh. Thankfully, I can reach her door from this side because her neighborhood is infected. What? Aspidy's in danger.
Make connections. Mend everything your father has torn, even if he was right to tear it.
You come with a heavy heart, Tessiga. Did your people kill Reuben? His conscience killed him. He, too, walked around with a heavy heart. So it tore him. It tore away and slipped from his chest. Why did he feel so guilty? He killed a man. We became the suspects. He knew, but did not come clean. Wanted to stall for time. Did his work while we were being killed for his sin. His conscience finished him off. A decent enough man. Whom did he kill? A big man. A strong man. A man who carried a whole world within him. A man who carried our town. Why do you need a name? Have you not enough worries as it is? You cannot avenge your father. So you grasped opportunities to avenge a friend too? What have you done to Reuben? Speak, Ekene. You know. Our hands never touched him, but eyes can touch. So we looked at him, made him look at us, made his conscience eat him from the inside. Were you the one who organized this, or were your elders? What does it have to do with me? We, Katange, feel everything together. We hold no counsel. We give no orders. The elders listen. The kin acts. Shekhen wakes up again. Have you heard of the old village? I have. Was Reuben's fate decided there? Everything is decided there. The soil there is thin, so one can hear everything. Understand, Esege, that only in your world do people decide who lives and who dies. Think so highly of themselves, we do not think, we listen. Everything happens on its own. If that was true, you'd still be walking on all fours. Consider a flock of birds. Birds give no advice, no speeches. They take wing all at once and go where they need. For they know how to listen. They know not the concept of self. They fear death not. You'll become like that too. All who come to Shekhen understand. Perhaps later, when I'm smarter. Let's see how much this fixes you up. Oop. A bit. An attempt. Who killed Reuben? The kin who spilled no blood? His conscience which could never find peace? The friend who failed in his task? My task? Doesn't matter, I suppose. In the end, Stock is dead. Shit. You can't save everyone. Welcome to the graveyard. You're always welcome here. Oop. Because of the outbreak, we have nowhere to bury the dead. Corpses are just dumped at the cemetery. Grace forbids burning them. Why do we have nowhere to bury them? Because they can't be buried outside these walls? Oh, hey. I suppose they're technically being buried. Technically. This is always a go-to location. I should really be visiting this graveyard more, shouldn't I? They forbid digging, but not only is the graveyard a form of digging, but also she has a subterranean home. Makes me curious.
Will I be interrogated as well?
You brought new bodies, didn't you? Please, enough. Stop bringing them here. There's so many of them I can barely hear. Are the graves overflowing? Imagine 50 people crammed into this room. You can't bend your knees, can't turn, can't scratch your back, can't even shrug. And it lasts for days. How would you feel? It's torture. Do they hurt? The earth is cramped. No more space. They trample each other, they wail. Then we must burn them, there's no other way. Or they'll smother you. No! No burning. Then they won't be able to talk to us. The last thread will tear. Hope itself will dissolve. They'll be gone forever, can't you see? But they're already dead. They can't feel anything. No, they care. They feel. And there's no peace for them now. That's all they need. Consolation and peace. There is no one more miserable, more helpless than the dead. Can't you see that? So that's why you've come apart at the seams. Too many dead to console. Too many. All of them so cold. You don't believe me, do you? Go and listen. Go and listen to those huge graves. They dump people there by the dozen. I'll see what the issue is. Uh-oh. Am I going to witness them? It's too crowded underground. The dead are shrieking and smothering each other. Even I can hear it if I try. I guess we'll find out. These are my last 4 hours, so I better hurry. Cold. Icy. Cold. Icy. Cold. All called. Called. All. You really can talk. All. Call. All. Cold. Icy. I. See. I. Lacking. Clad in. Cold. Is Isidore Burrock among you? Call one. Call all. All one. Alone. None of you are alone over there. You're all pretty cramped. It's too crowded underground indeed. Nice meeting you again, my dear hometown. If I burn the grave, this will stop for sure. But should I? I'm inclined to believe Capella. And Capella claims that if this is not dealt with, Grace will die. Or something along those lines. We'll find out what the consequences of this are, I suppose. You can't know, not really, until it's too late.